In this clip, we will talk about how to navigate 3D models. I will first enter the 3D Edit mode by clicking on the Edit 3D Model ribbon. Once I have loaded, I will see two ribbon tabs. One is the 3D Edit tab, and the other is the View tab. Inside the 3D Edit tab, under Navigate, I have four tools: Pan, Zoom, Zoom Rectangle, and Rotate. Pan allows me to move the 3D model around and drag it around the canvas to any position. The Pan tool can also be used by holding down the scroll wheel on your mouse as a shortcut. Zoom allows me to zoom in and out of the model by holding my left mouse button down and dragging my mouse up to zoom in and down to zoom out. You can also zoom in and out of the model by using the scroll wheel on your mouse as a shortcut. The Zoom Rectangle tool is used to zoom in into a specific area I'm interested in. I just got to select the tool, click an area, and drag my mouse to make a selection. If I then let go of my mouse, the selected area will fit to the screen. The Rotate tool allows me to select the pivot of rotation for my model by left-clicking at a point, and while holding my left mouse button down, I can rotate my model like so. The shortcut to the Rotate tool is the right-click button. For example, if I go and click on the Select ribbon, I can right-click on a point in the model and rotate it again. A few things that you need to keep in mind while moving your model around is this blue boundary around your model. This is the area being rendered when we exit 3D Edit mode. So if I were to put the model outside these bounds like so, then exit 3D Edit mode up here, I will only see the part of the model inside the rendering bounds, which is not what I want. So I'll go back to 3D Edit mode and let me show you what you can do. A simple solution can be to change these bounds to the size of your page. To do that, I can go to the 3D Properties pane, and under Object Rendering, I can change the width and height to my page size. In my case, I know that my page size is a letter with 8.5 inches in height and 11 inches width. But if you aren't sure, you can exit the 3D Edit mode, go to Insert, Dimensions, click Linear, and simply approximate the page size by clicking on the two locations you need. I will click on this corner first, and then I will click again here. Now I need to place the dimension, so I will just click again. The measurement is 11 inches, which tells me the width dimension of my page. So I will delete the measurement and go back to the 3D Edit mode. Since I know the height is 8.5 inches, I will leave that as it is and only change the width to 11 inches. Then I will press Enter. You will see that the rendering bounds match the page layout as we expected. I can now place the model anywhere without having to worry about the rendering. But this method does bring up a problem when you exit 3D Edit mode, which is these lines that stay with the model. There are two ways to fix this. You could either go back to the 3D properties and edit the boundary dimensions to the proper size, or you can click Fit Bounds to the 3D model here and automatically set the selection lines to the right size. There are two more really important navigation tools that you need to know. One is the Navigation Cube, and the other is the Navigation Triad. So let me go back to 3D Edit mode, and here on the top right of my screen, you will see this cube with a few orientations. This is the Navigation Cube. It lets me click on any of its surfaces, and it will turn to the orientation of the model like so. I can also click on any corner to see an orthographic view of my model, and also click on any edge for an angle view. If I click multiple times on any edge, corner, or face, it will rotate the model 90 degrees to the right. The Navigation Triad is located down here, and it represents the direction of the model based on its axis. If I were to click on the corner of my top, front, and right views on the Navigation Cube, I would see the world orientation of my model. All models are imported to Envision in the Z+ direction, but this can be changed in the 3D Properties pane. If I scroll all the way down, you will see the world orientation option. Since SolidWorks files are on the Y+ direction as default, I will turn this to the Y+ direction and click on the same Navigation Cube corner I did earlier. This will then base my model's orientation on the axis we gave it down here. In the next video, I will talk about how to use the transformation tools.